Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes, and once again, it is one rule for me, one rule for thee. The Labour housing chief in the same borough where Rachel Reeves was renting out a house illegally without having the appropriate licence has resigned for doing exactly the same thing as Rachel Reeves did. It seems it's okay for her to do it. She can simply apologise and it all goes away. But if you're not the Chancellor of the Exchequer, then you are forced to resign. And that's exactly what's happened. Michael Sittu has quit as a cabinet member for housing at Southwark Council after failing to obtain a licence, despite having a property, actually two properties, that he owns that he rents out. He is a councillor, a Labour councillor in the same borough. It's funny, isn't it, how some people are allowed to break the rules and others aren't. In his resignation letter, Mr. Sittu sought to pass the blame to the agent, exactly the same as Rachel Reeves did. But he added he wanted to lead with integrity and take full responsibility for the error. I think he's sending a message, don't you? And so what I'm going to say, he is a Labour man, but I'm going to say, well done, Mr. Sittu. Well done for having integrity. Well done for realising that breaking the law means you cannot continue in your role, and your own personal integrity means you feel compelled to resign. If only that was felt by others in your party, perhaps others more senior in your party, who could have used that to resign and leave a job that you're incapable of doing, but with, some decency rather than hanging on to grim death. Anyway, he admitted last night he'd not sought the correct permissions and said that the agent's accounts have fallen into council tax arrears. He said he's deeply apologetic. He says he understands, although it was others doing, it was his responsibility and he's falling on his sword. Well done him. But isn't it funny how he seems to have a little bit of class about him, I suppose. Whereas Reeves, no, she's still there. She won't give up her job. She won't resign, even though she too broke the law. There's still questions going on because she could actually still get a fine. And if that's the case, then that actually is a criminal fine. And that would force her to consider her options on that one, because that would be a breach of the ministerial code. So we've really got to fingers crossed that happens. I think it's much more ignominious if she's forced out for being a criminal rather than resigning on a matter of principle. Let me know what you think about this one. Thanks a lot. Bye.